Well, one thing that you have to be really careful when you're a digital nomad is packing. Okay, packing is critical, very, very important, because the nomad lifestyle, by definition, is a very minimalistic lifestyle. Okay, so you move from one place to the other all the time. You're living in a city, you're living in a different country next month. Every well, let me say this before. You probably moved from one place to the other before, right? Well, this is the thing. If you think that's stressful, imagine moving every month, every 2 months, every 3 months, every 3 weeks. Even though it's not a massive move, it's still a move. I mean, you're going from one country to a whole different country next month, and those times, those transition times, are really stressful. And one of the things that I think we have to be really careful when you become a digital nomad is your packing, because your whole life has to fit in one bag. Okay, I know nomads that are more extreme than I am, and they do that with carry on only. I don't know how they do it. Some of them are girls, and they do it. They travel with a carry on. In my case, I don't. I have like a carry on, but most of the carry on space that I use is for my guitar. That is right there. I like to play the guitar. It's not like I'm a great musician or anything, but it's something that relaxes me. If I spend time with the guitar, and when I don't have it, I find it, I miss it. So I have a guitar that bends, and it fits on a carry on. So I travel everywhere I go with it. So that's my carry on basically. And I add some other stuff, some basic stuff like my cell phone, like the microphone that I'm using, the computer that I'm using, I'm putting in the same carry on with the guitar. But obviously, my bag is everything. I mean, my whole life, I left the United States in February, and I will not be back until November. So I have to everything that I'm gonna use in 9 months has to fit in a bag, and it cannot weigh more than 23 kilograms. Sometimes for some airlines it's 20. So that itself is a huge challenge for me. I used to have a lot more luggage with me. That was a big challenge. So a couple of things that I can recommend is, number one, the clothes that you're gonna buy, they have to be light. Everything that you buy has to be light. Even if you have a jacket, try to get a light jacket. Um, oh, I also have, like right here in the front, I have a backpack. It's good that you have also a backpack between your choices, because let's say that you are in a city. I'm right now in Asunción, and then I want to go for the weekend. I want to go to Argentina. Well, I don't want to bring my whole 20 kilos thing, or maybe not even the carry on. If it's a very short trip, you can put some clothes in your backpack and then take a short trip and go back. But the backpack itself, the one that I had, used to fit my computer and everything else. It was really heavy. So now I bought one that is kind of made of, it's like a parachute type of thread, and the whole thing is that the backpack can be this size, but when it's compressed, when it's empty, it's actually just, it's smaller than my fist. So it really is very light, and it doesn't take space. So I would recommend you to start digging everything that you're gonna bring with you, from your shoes, from your pants, everything. Try to make it as light as possible. The other thing is keep it to a minimum, like 3 pants, 4 t-shirts, things like that, maybe 2 long sleeve shirts. Keep everything to a minimum. Remember, like if you go to a city, whatever city you go, you have the chance to buy whatever is missing, so you don't have to actually bring all the clothes in the world that you think you're gonna need. You can travel with a minimum, and once you're in a city, if you need an extra shirt, a long sleeve shirt, like here, I plan, for instance, in this trip, I planned my whole trip. I planned it to be in places that were hot, like hot temperatures. Not really hot, but like I was in the summer in Malaga. It was beach time. I was before I was in South America. It was summer too. I mean, my whole planning was based on kind of summertime. But then I made a change. I decided I wanted to be in Europe, but the prices were so expensive in the summer. So okay, where do I go? So I came back to South America, and it happens that obviously in the summertime in the northern hemisphere here is winter, so I didn't have anything. And today it's been 11 degrees centigrades, which is around it's in the 50s in Fahrenheit, and I was not prepared. I didn't bring any jacket. I have a lot of jackets in my home base, but like I planned my whole itinerary, my whole trip from 9 months. It wasn't in the book to come to a place where I would experience a cold weather. I didn't plan. So I went and bought something. Okay, so I found a jacket, nice jacket for $20, and that's it. Okay, so I can decide whether I leave it here or bring it with me, whatever I want to do. But the point is, you don't have to carry your whole wardrobe with you. You have the ability to buy something if you need it. And there are a lot of tricks. There are actually a lot of tricks to reduce the weight and the size and everything in your luggage. And for that, I am going to refer you to someone that is known as the professional hobo. Google that, professional hobo. Nora Dunn, she's an expert, amazing expert on anything. She's been a digital nomad for more than 17 years, and she knows everything about reducing your luggage, your size, simplifying everything, and especially to reduce the amount of weight that you carry in your bag, because that's important. You don't want to be paying an extra freaking baggage fee of baggage excess everywhere you go. So that's my advice if you really want to dig into it and actually improve your packing abilities and getting as many tips as you can and reduce the amount of weight and size of everything that you carry with you. Definitely go to her website, check her social media stuff, check her YouTube channel, because she specializes on everything that is optimizing the packing for digital nomads. Okay, so see you in the next one.